Good morning. Imagine you're at the airport ready for your trip, ticket in hand, bags checked, excitement building. Suddenly, everything stops. That's what happened to thousands on August 6, 2025. United Airlines, one of the world's biggest carriers, faced a massive computer failure. The airline had to ground all its mainline flights, stranding travelers across the U.S. and beyond. The problem hit at 6 p.m. Eastern, a peak travel time. United's essential technology went dark, making it impossible to ensure flight safety. With no way to verify critical data, United grounded its planes, triggering a wave of delays and cancellations. This event revealed how much modern air travel depends on technology. Planes are flying computers, and a single glitch can halt everything. United's crisis was about more than just machines. It was about people, families, business travelers, and crews suddenly stuck, waiting for answers. Social media exploded with images of crowded terminals and silent jets. The story became one of frustration, uncertainty, and last-minute changes. Even the most advanced companies can be brought to a standstill by a single digital failure. For United, the challenge was not just fixing the system, but helping thousands of stranded passengers. The ripple effects lasted through the night, affecting travel plans around the world. This was a powerful reminder. Technology is the backbone of modern aviation, and when it breaks, everything stops. The world watched as United scrambled to recover from a sudden total halt. The immediate impact. United's computer failure brought airports nationwide to a standstill. Passengers sat on planes, engines off, with no information. Flight crews tried to reassure travelers, but they were in the dark too. In terminals, crowds swarmed United gates and customer service desks as delayed and canceled flashed on screens. Staff were overwhelmed, trying to help hundreds at once. The culprit, a system that calculates each plane's weight and balance, a critical safety step. Without it, planes couldn't take off. Flights already airborne continued safely, but those on the ground were stuck. The FAA quickly issued a ground stop for all United mainline flights, underscoring the seriousness. Major United hubs like Chicago, Denver, Houston, and Newark were paralyzed. The problem was United-specific, not a national air traffic issue, but it required a nationwide response. Travelers faced confusion, stress, and uncertainty as the airline worked to resolve the crisis. The event showed how a single technical failure can ripple through an entire network. For many, it was a night of waiting, frustration, and missed connections. The ground stop was a stark reminder of how fragile the system can be. To understand the crisis, you need to know about mainline flights. Mainline flights are United's core. Big jets, United crews, major routes. These planes connect major cities and international destinations, carrying hundreds of passengers. When United grounded its mainline fleet, its entire network was disrupted. Regional flights, often operated by partner companies under the United Express brand, used different systems and smaller planes. During the outage, regional flights kept flying, but the mainline jets, the heart of United, were stuck. This distinction confused many travelers who saw small United Express planes depart, while their larger jets sat idle. The outage targeted United's biggest, most important planes, not every flight with a United logo. The problem was specific, but its impact was massive. For United, grounding the mainline fleet meant halting its most vital operations. For passengers, it meant uncertainty and frustration. The event exposed the vulnerability at the very center of a major airline. The grounded planes were United's workhorses: Boeing 737, S757, S767, S777, S787, and Airbus A319 and A320. These jets, designed for constant flight, sat idle at airports nationwide. Each can carry hundreds, so grounding them stranded tens of thousands at once. The failed system calculated weight and balance for these complex aircraft, a critical, precise task. Without accurate data, even perfectly functional planes couldn't fly. This wasn't a mechanical issue, it was a digital lockout. The entire mainline fleet was ready, but missing the key to take off. The sight of so many powerful jets grounded underscored the scale of the problem. It was a dramatic reminder. In aviation, data is as vital as fuel. As the ground stop unfolded, clear communication was crucial. United quickly confirmed a technology outage and grounded flights for safety. The U.S. Transportation Secretary, briefed by United CEO, assured the public this was an internal United issue, not a cyber attack or national air traffic problem. The FAA's airspace remained safe. Other airlines continued flying. United's statement took responsibility and promised a fix, calming rumors and panic. The distinction between a single airline's crisis and a national emergency was vital. United's transparency, echoed by government officials, helped contain public concern. The message, the problem was serious, but limited in scope. United's focus shifted to restoring operations and helping stranded passengers. Open communication was key to maintaining trust during the crisis. The airline's honesty set the tone for recovery. In a crisis, social media becomes the front line. United used X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram to post updates and apologize for the disruption. The airline's team responded directly to worried passengers, offering real-time information and empathy. Quick, personal replies helped travelers feel heard, even if the news was bad. Social media let people adjust plans, find hotels, and inform loved ones. Frustration was widespread, but United's active presence showed accountability. Even after the system was fixed, updates continued as delays lingered. Ongoing communication helped travelers navigate the aftermath. In today's world, digital transparency is essential for crisis management. Let's follow Mark, a passenger at Denver International, to see the human side of the crisis. Mark boarded his United flight, expecting a routine trip to the West Coast. The plane pushed back, then stopped on the tarmac, and stayed there. At first, the delay seemed normal, but minutes stretched into hours. The pilot announced a nationwide United computer problem. No one knew when they'd leave. Mark watched other airlines take off while his plane sat motionless. After nearly 2 hours, the flight was canceled, but there were no gates to return to. Eventually, passengers disembarked into a crowded terminal and long customer service lines. Mark's plans were ruined. He scrambled to rebook for the next day. His story was repeated by thousands that night. Hours lost, stress mounting, uncertainty everywhere. The glitch wasn't just technical. It was deeply personal for every stranded traveler. The chaos in Denver captured the real cost of a digital failure. For many, it was a night they wouldn't forget. After hours of chaos, United's tech teams fixed the system. The airline could once again calculate critical safety data, and the FAA lifted the ground stop. But recovery was slow. Planes and crews were scattered, schedules in disarray. United faced a massive logistical puzzle, rerouting jets, reassigning crews, and rebooking thousands of passengers. Residual delays rippled through the system for hours, even days. Travelers endured more waiting, with some spending the night in hotels. Customer service lines stayed long as the airline worked to restore order. Gradually, flights resumed and people reached their destinations. The event exposed the fragility of complex systems and the challenge of recovery. United's focus shifted from fixing the glitch to helping customers get moving again. The memory of the sudden stop lingered for many. The crisis was a wake-up call for the entire industry. Strong recovery plans proved as important as the technology itself. The United outage was a stark lesson in digital dependence. A single glitch grounded one of the world's largest airlines, stranding tens of thousands. The event showed how invisible data networks are as crucial as engines and wings. Clear, honest communication from United and the FAA helped prevent panic. Social media became a lifeline for updates and empathy. Similar meltdowns have hit other airlines, raising questions about aging, complex systems. The cost of failure is more than money. It's trust and disrupted lives. United recovered, but the lesson remains. Invest in resilient technology and crisis plans. For travelers, patience is essential. For airlines, robust systems are non-negotiable. The silent, grounded fleet was a powerful symbol of our interconnected world and its vulnerabilities.